Well, not outside right now, but I'm looking for it. Wait, spring isn't for a few more weeks yet. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? It's live. Sweet. Yes.
I'll post this thing.
Oh, yeah. Links. Look at the links. Waiting for it. There it goes. Yes! I should probably turn the sound down so it doesn't catch me. I'm on my phone. You're good, bro. Hi, guys! So I'm going to do some... Well, I'm not drawing today. My roommate is. So, hi, Pearl. What's up? Oh, are you sharing to Twitter?
I'm sharing to IG. I got more followers on there. Twitter doesn't care about me.
Yes, it does. You have more followers than me. I'll share it and then you can retweet it. Hey guys, give us 1 second while we get set up. Sorry about that.
I will do stuff and things.
Stuff and things. Oh, it's a streaking artwork. Oh no.
I will copy the link. Where is it?
Oh, I've already got it. I've got it on Twitter.
I mean on IG.
Oh, for the video, you can just, there's like a little arrow tab on the actual video itself. You can grab that.
Let's see it. Oh wait, yeah, here it is. Hidden.
Yes, you have to like tap on it to bring it up, and then you click on the arrow, and then you can share. There you go. All right, I tagged you in it. Okay, so she's gonna be working on some. This is a custom for someone. It's a commission.
I'm not finding the link at all.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll send it. Yeah, I'll send it over Discord. There you go. Send it to you over Discord.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's everyone today? Did anyone here get to see my webinar today? Can you hear me now? Sorry if I'm yelling in your ear, bro. You love me anyway, right?
I can pretend.
My feelings! My feels got hurt. Did you guys hear that?
I know. I need to learn how to copy links. I can't do anything. Right.
Boop. Boop boop doop. Boop doop 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 doop. So this is my roommate tonight. She's streaming. Her name is her username is Nuke Rooster. I call her Nuke. Which is funny because she also has a cat by the same name. Actually, the cat, I believe, is where she got her name from. Yes.
I named him Nuke and then I stole his name.
Oh, who's speaking? Hi, my name is Art. Well, I'm the actual Art Crumbs. I'm the host of the channel, and then my roommate, who is Nuke Rooster, is the one actually drawing today. She's the soft voice that you can barely hear, right?
Yes.
Yours.
Yes.
Oh, her username? Yeah, she has a channel. Although you don't really use it.
Yeah, I don't really use... I mean, there's a few videos that are on there, like old speed paints that I had posted years ago. But, yeah, I do have a channel. I think it's literally just called Nuke Rooster.
Yeah. I will post a link to her Instagram for you guys. You should start adding that to the description from in the future.
But that's... I really don't... It's kind of like a dead channel, but there are a few videos.
No, I meant your Instagram link. You should start adding your Instagram link in the future. I'll help you get the descriptions and stuff set up. Yeah. I will link your channel for you, or your page on Instagram. That's why I'm in admin mode, so that I can post links. Oh, hello, Dustin. Hello. Yeah, we had technical difficulties. Literally, like, right as we launched the stream, boom, internet out. And it's like, come on, man. Why? Oh, when will Miso get to stream? I don't know. I'm not sure if if I could get her to cooperate, because you know how she's really, really good about being really quiet as soon as I turn the camera on. I might see if I you were the other view on the 2-second video. It was Dustin. We saw that there were 2 views on it, and I knew one was me. I couldn't figure out who the other one was. So internet literally went down right as we launched it. And it's gotta be like a nighttime thing, and it sucks, because like we're not even that far from the internet company. They're literally like a mile away from us, like if that. We can see them from our house. If I stood on the roof, I could point which building is the internet company. There's legit like no reason we should not have good internet.
It's worse than Comcast. Listen,
that's saying something.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Sorry, Comcast. Y'all need to up y'all's game.
Hi, Catger. How are you? Oh, and hi, Koala.
Paying $150 for non-existent internet. If y'all are confused about what I'm doing, this is a custom design for Aztec Galaxy. It actually didn't start out like this. A lot of my custom designs usually start out with a plethora of sketches, if I can...
English?
Yeah, find my files here. I'm gonna have to use Bridge. Alright. Let's see.
No, we can't see that.
Oh no, that's a good thing.
Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would be a good thing, wouldn't it? So she's gonna dig up some sketches for you guys, to give her 1 second.
Oops. Get that off. Yeah, here's usually how it starts out. I start out with like a bunch of prelim sketches, and the client can go through like some of my ideas and kind of like cherry pick what they like. And they liked this this face over here, and they kind of liked the long body of, I believe, this one. And so I combined like a bunch of the features that they liked into one, and we decided that we were gonna add wings to it as well. And she did like the multiple tails that were on this one here. Y'all get to see how beautiful my sketches are up close.
They're beautiful. They're sexy. They're loose and they're full of energy. Like, that's what a sketch should be, I think.
Yeah, my prelim sketches are usually not very clean. Mm-hmm. They're meant to basically illustrate an idea.
Pearl's asking if it's a specific creature.
No, it's actually not a specific creature. Aztec did request, what is this not working? Alright, Photoshop. What are you doing?
Did it just crash? Did Photoshop just crash? Oh, bad Photoshop.
No, it survived. It's alive.
Bad Photoshop.
Bad CC. So yeah, I basically combined all of the ideas that the client wants into one design. And no, it's not based off any specific creature. I kind of like am very drawn towards like super long and lanky creatures. If you guys know me at all, like I have this habit of taking anything and turning it long.
Noodles!
Yeah, turning them into noodles. So noodle designs are basically a thing, so. Anywho, I'm gonna get these off because I don't think Photoshop's playing nice right now. So right now I'm just laying down like a flat block of just a single color, and I'm gonna go back over it and kind of like clean it up some. Because as you can see, it's missing feet. And some claws and some details, but that's okay. The purpose here is just to kind of get an idea of what the creature looks like.
Yeah, all software can be a derp. Dude, Clip Studio does the same thing on me sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, nope, don't want to work today. F you.
Yeah, usually CC is pretty good, but it may have issues with streaming, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And I am streaming from a 4K monitor. I'm using the Cintiq 16 Pro, and it is 4K, so it's having to downsize that to just standard HD. So I don't know if that might be causing issues. I don't
Maybe.
know.
It's a lot of conversion before it sends it out to to YouTube.
Yeah.
You would think going down wouldn't be that big a deal. One would think.
Yeah.
So is this the final design you chose, or are you just kind of sketching around some more?
No, this is the final design that was okayed by Aztec, and so I just need to start fleshing some things out, like color. So this is supposed to be like a space beast, space goddess. You know, it's very powerful. So I'm gonna try to combine some of those classic spacey colors, like violets, blues, blacks, golds, some glowy bits, because we all know that glowy bits are important.
Floaty glows.
Floaty glows.
If you guys aren't familiar with like drawing things that are like floating particles that are glowing, is like one of Nuke's mini trademarks.
I put floaty glows on everything, and I don't apologize for it.
Like glitter.
But yeah, it's like little glitter bits.
Weren't you the one who threatened to mail me glitter if I did something? Was that you?
No, I think I brought up the glitter thing about something else. Something that made me mad.
I specifically remember you threatening me with glitter.
I did, but I don't think it was about floaty glows. If I got that mad over floaty glows, there's something wrong with me. Because a lot of people actually do use floaty glows now.
I think you were mad that I had a soda.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, next time you have soda, I'm gonna mail you some glitter.
Dustin said she threatened me with glitter once. Dude, she threatened me with glitter. She said that if I brought any more soda or energy drinks in the house, she would get rid of them and throw them away. And waste my money.
Yes. I would dump it in the toilet. You'll never get it out of there.
I'm not that desperate.
Exactly. There's actually like this big mound of like dirty, slushy snow that's outside.
Oh yeah.
Dump it in there.
Did you see the driveway of our neighbor on the neighbor side? It's all covered in tracks and shit. They're parking there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, like, why he has so many people that show up at his house all the time.
Stu's a locksmith. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. They probably bring their items to him.
Yeah.
There should be Aurora Star, unless they have a name already. Does this character have a name? Did they name it?
I don't know if they've named it yet. The Aztec just did request something kind of ethereal, majestic, very powerful, like, kind of motherly. Like, we kind of discussed what the behavior of the character was.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, just like, big space mama,
Yeah.
dragon noodle thing. So I was like, that's perfect. That's right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
For sure. Yeah, so this is apparently a design requested by someone else, and, you know, it's gonna be there. I love all the spindly tails.
Yeah. Yeah, they did request like several tails. They felt that it kind of like, I feel like if a design shows, what's the word for like too many of something? Redundant.
Yeah.
Like if a design has a redundant amount of features, like say a redundant amount of antlers or redundant amount of wings, meaning more of something that it doesn't need. A redundancy. So whenever like an animal that has, just 2 legs or 2 wings, 2 antlers, there's a reason for that biologically. Because it only needs that many. And if it has more than that many, then it's spending more energy than needed to have it. So I feel like if there's a redundancy in features, it kind of gives it like a god status. Because it has that energy to expend.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Like I have a character that has many wings. Does it need the wings? Is it like needed for survival? No. It's kind of like a status. Like I have a character that has...
Cool. I was just making sure that I could hear you well. Yeah, so far sound is pretty good, even for me, so that's awesome. So we found out why we were having sound issues last time. It was just the way we had the mic set up. And believe it or not, like I'm like 3 feet away easily from the mic. Like that's how good this mic is. I'm 3 feet away. And you guys can hear me pretty much just fine. Like how awesome is that? And the mic cost us what? Like $80?
Yeah.
No, if that. No, it wasn't. It was like under 50, wasn't it?
No, I think it was like $70 something by the time I was done paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
But Windows automatically, like, for the hardware side of things, it automatically, like, churned the volume down to 50 out of 100. So that immediately caused issues, especially not being able to pick me up because my tone's kind of low.
Hey, bro, you know what I just remembered? You need to take your freaking vitamins.
Take my goddamn vitamins.
Hey, I forgot to take mine too, so I just ate mine. Take your fucking vitamins.
I'm a grown ass man. Take my vitamins.
Guys, help me out. Here, see, I already pulled them out for you. They're orange. They're orange flavored.
I'll eat them later, mother.
I'll put them on your dead mouse.
Alright.
There you go.
I flipped my mouse upside down because it was getting on my nerves because it kept moving. So.
Yeah, her mouse is just not that.
It
keeps giving her trouble.
I put him into torpor, okay? I knocked him out.
Take your freaking vitamins. That's awesome. Hey guys, maybe if she gets a super chat, she'll take her effing vitamins.
And then I can sloppy chew into the mic. And then y'all can regret everything that y'all done.
Noodle! Dude, have you guys seen... I wish we could play, but we can't because copyright. Have you guys seen those Djibouti dubs ones? Or those Djibouti dub videos? Not even joking. Like, last night, we were, like, cry laughing listening to some of those videos. The noodle. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Oh yeah, Dustin, you'll remember these. I'm sure Dustin remembers. We used to watch. So way back when Nuke. How long have we known each other? God, like 10 years almost.
Yeah, it was back in 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
I used to play them on live stream, I know that.
Yeah, we did, yeah. And that was like a tradition where like at the very end of our live streams, and we used the actual website Livestream at the time, if you guys remember that, and Picarto, it was like a tradition that we watch Sticky Buddy and Nap Time. Or at least watch Sticky Buddy at the very end of our streams, because you could do that, there was no copyright issue. And so we would just watch that at the end of every single stream, and we can't do that now because copyright.
Yeah, if y'all are looking for a laugh and don't get offended easily, just go to Djibouti Dubs'
I'm
page.
gonna link it.
It's a hoot. Y'all will have fun. And if you don't, well, too bad. I think drinking like 5 cups of coffee was not a good idea.
Why, you need to go to the bathroom?
No, my hands are shaking like I have shaky hands. Because that's a thing.
Oh my god, Dustin, we literally watched that one last night. The one about the woman that eats mattress. We literally watched that one last night. The one... So that's the main one that we would laugh at. And so Djibouti Dubs, he basically takes like commercials and does like a voiceover.
And the lady that he usually voices over the recipe lady, I forget her name, but
She has the red copper pans.
Yeah, there was a con that Djibouti Dubs went to, and she went to the con and was like, all, you know, she was cool about it. She was cool about like his funny dubs. So if you're in a bad mood all the time like I am, just watch Djibouti Dubs. It'll kind of make you feel a little bit better about
A bad
existing.
mood all the time like I am. Dude, I'm trying to be your friend and make you happy. Am I not good enough?
I'm just mad all the time. That's my default mode. I just wake up angry.
You just wake up angry. Oh, the dump cook woman, yeah. Take a dump! I mean, seriously, like, our 2010 era was a completely different era of the internet. We were wild, yo. We were wild 20-somethings. And 30-somethings. Gotta count you in too, Dustin.
Why are you gonna call him out like that?
Hey, soon I have to join the 30 club too, so I'm gonna take him with me. Don't worry, Dustin, I still love you. Very much. Very much. I love you. That's what I'm saying, is back then we were young 20-somethings and young 30-somethings.
I like how she's trying to cover her ass.
There is no cat. There is just Aros. There is no cat here. I don't know what you are talking about.
Don't forgive her, Dustin.
Don't forgive her. It's just me the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Remember me, Dustin? Do you remember? I've not heard this voice in a long time.
Squiggle squiggles.
You squiggle squiggle.
Alright, let's work on the wings.
My favorite part.
The wings.
Yes, it is Aros. Thank you. See, he likes me. Dustin likes me. No comment. You say nothing. That means there's something you want to say but don't want to say it. So the Aros voice is the voice I did forever ago. And just to mess with people. And at one point, I did it for so long, so many streams in a row, that people thought that was what I actually sounded like. That was funny. Every time I talk like that, I get a headache. Ugh. Thanks, Aros, you jerk. Oh, dude, is your music playing?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to live my life. Alright.
I'm sorry. I'm making your life hard.
Well, Windows Ink and Windows 10, you can't... I haven't figured out a way to be able to, like, just get rid of it. You can turn it off, but whenever I turn it off, my tablet wouldn't respond. And Windows Ink has this thing to where you... Whenever you press down on, like, your little tool bar bitty thing, It's basically a pain in the ass, that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's
Is
a very...
music playing or no?
No.
Oh.
I hear nothing.
That's because it's not.
Ta-da!
Wow!
That's what I'm talking about. Wow! Windows Inc. Yeah, I know, right? It's so freaking frustrating.
I really just do not like Windows Ink.
Yeah.
It's not useful at all. Then this little, like, whenever you tap on something, if you have a tablet plugged in, it comes up with this stupid note thing, and it's like, I don't need that. I'm a grown-ass person. I can type. Thank you.
Well, and then, like, every single time there's an update, Adobe goes down, Windows goes down, Windows Ink gets messed up. Like, every single bloody time there's, like, an update, it freaks out. Hi, Miso! Me! Me! Yeah! Yeah! Miso! I wish you could do your squeak squeaks closer to the mic so they could hear your squeak squeaks. Did you guys hear the squeak squeaks? Miso squeak squeaked. What Miso, baby? Oh, no, Windows Ink is just a butt. It's a Bert.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
Miso. The kitty has entered. The cat has entered my lap.
And then Windows 10 decided to take away image previews for PSDs, so that means that to see them, you have to open Bridge, or you have to download third-party software. And I had third-party software downloaded for Windows 7 because by default you won't be able to see Windows PSD previews. And I had this program downloaded, and because it's a third-party software, you're not really guaranteed it to work 100%, so it did cause some other weird issues with previews. So I have to open Bridge to see my files, which is fine. I used to not really use Bridge for anything, and now it has a use, so if I'm paying for something, I might as well be able to use it.
I'm so excited to see you actually get to sit and watch you do wings now, because your wings are awesome. Dude, her wings are sexy. These are kind of odd looking wings though.
Yeah.
Not in the bad way.
I kind of wanted something. I might beef them up just a little bit. I think they're a little
like longer.
Yeah, they're a little too small. They're not as like imposing as I want them. So I'm gonna beef them up just a little bit.
I was more thinking like the primary is closer to the body. Still the secondaries, right?
You mean this area?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the... I haven't quite gotten to those yet. See if this works. Not big enough. is where groups come in handy. There, that's good. No, my canvas is never long enough.
Never long enough. Never
Never.
ever.
It's gonna be 100 miles long.
Yeah, miso squeaks. I just... Oh my fucking god. I tried to link your video on my Instagram, and I linked to Sticky Buddy. I forgot I had to go copy the right link.
Good job.
Oh no.
Minus 10 points.
from Slytherin. That's some funny stuff. That could have gone badly.
How'd your beauty doves message you? What the hell, man?
That's some funny stuff, though.
It is.
Autocorrect always hates me. It hates me too, especially. Oh, let's see. Pearl said, "Are you drawing with a mouse?" No, she. No.
No.
No. What tablet are you using again? It's a Cintiq, right?
Yeah, it's a Cintiq 16 Pro 6, whatever. It's the 16-inch Wacom Pro thing. It's the thing. It's the 4K thing. That one. No, my mouse is not to be trusted.
Yeah, her whole setup is red, and there's a reason why. So, like, the reason why her setup is mostly red is because in her head world, one of her species, they're called arcs. They have, like, this red glass that's, like a technology that they have, basically. It's a material, and so she mimics that by having red everything. She has red speakers, she's got red lights in her tower, she's got a red keyboard, she has red everything. And then I'm over there with my fucking fairy light starlight chroma on my keyboard.
I gotta look cool, yo.
Well,
are you saying
I don't look cool?
I could be part of that cool crowd.
Are you saying I don't look cool with my literal wall of my mood wall of art and my Yodi pelt and all my manga books and my Starlight Chroma keyboard that's
not
green?
Not enough RGB.
Not enough RGB. I need more RGB. Are you bald?
Am I bald?
No, she is not bald.
I've probably got more hair on half my head than all y'all do put together. That's why I shave half my head, okay? No, I'm not bald. I wouldn't mind being bald. If I lost all my hair, that would be okay with me. Bald dudes are sexy too.
That's because you have a crush on The Rock. She has a complete and total crush on The Rock.
He's so cool though.
He's
like a total badass.
Honestly, like the big, buffy, beefy, muscular types scare the frick out of me. Not because I think they're mean, it just looks really weird to see them like, whoa, like beefed out. Freaks me out. That light apple juice you suggested was a great idea.
Yeah.
I've drank this whole thing and not gotten sick yet.
See?
I can have apple juice again. What? Rusty, it flagged your comment. The one that says I'm bald mentally. Like, it flagged that comment. Oh, Dustin said, so moved from Norman Reedus to The Rock.
Listen, Norman Reedus was cool as buns before, like, he just, like, wouldn't... He looked like the same for, like, 6 seasons. I'm like, guys, you know what? Everybody else is washing their hair. Listen. Norman, please. If everybody else can get a haircut and look fresh, so can you. I understand you're, like, supposed to be the moody character, but still. Hi, let's play consistency games.
What is consistency? I don't know what that
I
means.
don't know. I've yet to figure that out.
You know, if I stream tomorrow, that'll be the first time I've been consistent for 2 weeks. In my 2 years of having a YouTube channel. How sad is that?
I've never been
It
consistent.
took me
in my
2
life,
years to be
so-
consistent for 2 weeks. Whip it! Oh, remember? Hey, Dustin, remember? His name is Norman Reedus, and you better respect him.
That's right. Hey. That's right.
I'm not dumb enough to go on stream drunk.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again if I can save myself from a hangover. I'll do it
What if
again.
we did it together?
That would just be awful and terrible.
No, it would be fantastic. It would be fantastic. I'd have to have like half a bottle of mead first, but I could totally do it.
It would be
Have no lunch that day.
Oh my god.
Have no lunch that day, and then just have me just like have like whole because I've got half a bottle of mead and like half a bottle of Jameson sitting on the fridge, so it would not take much. I've got the weaponry.
You can load up, and I will watch as the world burns.
What? Because I'm sitting there drunk, giving my real opinion on things. After I just had a webinar trying to be a good person.
We all have our dark spots.
Hey, I've only been drunk, like really, really drunk twice. And I blacked out both times. Wait, no, I blacked out once. I've only blacked out once. And that was on my birthday, and people kept buying me drinks. So I don't blame that one on me. Because I was being a nice person and drinking what people gave me because I didn't want to waste their money. And they were trying to get me drunk, and it worked. Me giving her opinion? Never. It's only my YouTube channel. What else would I do on a YouTube channel except give my opinion?
Wings are actually really fun, guys.
Yes, I
Just
love wings.
Draw them all the time.
She literally does. You guys should see her sketchbook.
And you two can wing it.
You trying to steal my pun?
Oh, was it yours?
Yes.
I don't feel bad.
You should. It's okay, don't. Please take it. Please take it all you want. I'll just demand tax in the form of Barioth later.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam.
He already haunts me enough.
And just say Barioth, not Uncle Sam.
That's even scarier. Imagine that knocking on your door demanding tax money.
Well, depending on... Well, if he's demanding tax money, no. But if he's not there for tax money and he's there for other things, he can come on in.
Alright. Your funeral.
I never said we were going to do anything. Maybe I just wanted to give the man dinner.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Look at these knives for wings.
Knives.
Knives.
Shing!
Bazinga, guys.
I forgot that it was who is it that does that? Sheldon from Big Bang Theory?
Is that who does it?
Yeah, Bazinga.
I stole his word.
He would come after you for it. He would.
Deal with it, buddy.
I'm the Avatar and you have to deal with it. My brain is all over the place, you guys. I'm like Doug. I'm like Doug from the movie Up. Hi, I am a dog, and my name is Doug. And I love you. Very much. I need to, like, look up how he says that and, like, try to mimic that from now on. And Miso's just sitting in my lap like a villain that she is. She was bugging the heck out of me this morning. She's like, Mom, why aren't you going to work? Mom, 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 Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. What's doing? Hi. like that's what she was doing this morning. She was just like batting at my face and crawling on my lap and crawling on my back and crawling on my shoulder, just like, come on, Mom, you gotta go to work. And I'm like, not today, Satan. Not today. Now go away. Because I didn't go to work today. I took the day off because I had the webinar. And thank gosh I did. And then I have tomorrow off too. So... Wow, that music suddenly got really loud. Which is not a bad thing.
Well, it's like that in all the movies. The music's like super loud, and whenever the people talk, it's like...
Yeah, exactly. You just see their mouths flopping and nothing's going.
It's like, what are you saying?
Nani? So, how was everyone's week? Anyone have any good weekend plans? You plan to work? Aww. Why? Are you working on commissions or something fun at least? Wait, I didn't say commissions were fun. I meant to say, are you going to be drawing all weekend? Because that's fun. Oh, did you guys hear about the whole Lola Bunny thing? Hey, Storm, what's up? Oh, what is my job? Oh yeah, what's Dustin? Sorry, talking about Dustin. Let's see, Dustin, his screen job is Catger said, well, weekend plans, maybe going shopping, draw somewhat. What are you going shopping for? Just grocery stuff?
Art supplies.
Art supplies? Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Who needs food? Just get art supplies.
I don't need food. Food's for the weak. And then Dustin says, my job is a screen printer, but I do illustration commissions as I get them. Hi, Storm. How are you? Hi, Storm. And then Dustin said, it's a commission weekend. I got approval of the sketch yesterday, so gotta get to work. Oh, boy. Rusty said, drink some water. Drink your tea, because I know that's... Rusty said, drink some water.
Aw, thank you for reminding me, Dustin. Somebody has to look over my decrepit... dying body.
It was Rusty, not Dustin.
Or Rusty.
I
Can y'all be like a transformer and just like transform into one thing? Like Autobots assimilate into one transforming thing.
What would we turn into? Okay, if you could turn into anything.
Like, it would look pretty horrifying. Imagine two humans swarming together. Unless you guys aren't human, then that will be even worse.
Autobots, roll out!
Yes.
Okay,
Autobots, roll out.
If you guys could turn into anything, what would it be? Like, if you guys could turn into anything. And no, it can't be a corpse, Nuke.
Me?
Yes.
Oh,
because you...
Darn. I've been searching for my grave for so long.
No. You can't be a lick either. Sorry.
Bummer. This feels like a situation that Aladdin was in. Like, with the genie.
Rusty!
Can't bring back the dead.
Rusty wants to turn into moss.
Moss? Alright.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
I want to be a bird. A sparrow, more specifically. That way I'm the most innocent, unassuming looking bird ever, but I will F your crap so fast. And haha, I'm a sparrow, you can't catch me.
Because I'm illegal to kill in the U.S.
Exactly. Such an unassuming little bird. And in the Ghost Child manga, I have Aros. He can turn into a bird. That's like his thing. Well, that's like he can turn into anything he wants, but he prefers a sparrow because they are so unassuming. And there's a point where he drowns a person through a window by watching them as a sparrow and using his magic, and he drowns this person. Because I guess they are a really bad guy. They totally deserved it. But it's funny as hell because you see this guy drowning like in his own bathtub, and then you see this little sparrow looking at him from the window, and it's like, what the heck? It's just a cute little sparrow. Imagine being paranoid of any sparrows in your life. Rock tree. Yes, I like trees and I like rocks. Dots! Dots!
I move my canvas around and flip a lot, so apologies if it gives y'all headaches, but at the same time, this is what y'all signed up for.
My social media has been on fire all freaking day. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. That would be good.
You like dirt? Dude, dirt's awesome. Dirt is fun. You can play with dirt, you can roll in dirt, you can plant, you can grow stuff with dirt.
It's got lots of little friends in it.
Yep, and you can ruin someone you hate. You can ruin their car with dirt. You can ruin their clothes with dirt. You can use it as your own litter box. Like, dirt is versatile. Do anything with dirt. I am suddenly very sleepy. I have a limited number of energies, and I've used them all today.
I don't know about that. It's hidden.
It's hidden in my drawer where there's a caffeine pill. One of your Copics is leaking clear alcohol ink. Is the marker clear or is it not clear? Because if it's leaking clear ink, it's probably busted. And you should just get a new one. It might be, oh yeah, yeah, if you just got it, if it's new, then it's just overfilled. I'll say if it's an older one, then it's probably busted, but if it's brand new, yeah, it's just overfilled. You're good. I thought you meant like an old one that you had, because sometimes the stuff that's inside it that holds the liquid can like start to disintegrate, and it just like breaks down over time. And so like I've got some markers that have done that, so that could be one reason. But if it's new, then it probably just has too much fluid in it. Yeah, I've had quite a few markers that I've had to completely replace the nibs on. And then I had another marker that the inside just completely just started breaking apart, so I had to just get a whole new marker. Just fine. They're not that expensive. I mean, if you only have to buy one for every color, like buying one every once in a while is not a big deal. And the refills are so freaking cheap. It's like $8, and you get like 5 markers worth of ink for $8. It's awesome. Look at those wings, peeps. Ugh. Yes.
Slowly turning into something.
Yes. Wait, you've never used Copic markers, Dustin? What? How? How are you almost 40 and haven't used them yet?
She's insulting you left and right. What are you gonna do about that, man?
He brought it up first.
I've never used Copics. I've always used, like, off-brands.
Dude, my Copics are literally sitting right over there. I keep telling you if you want to use them, use them.
I use this stuff called Artist Noir or something.
Yeah.
And they're pretty nice.
I like my Copics. I'm a spoiled brat. In that regard. But see, I bought my Copics over like 8 years. All of them oh well, no, it's been longer than that because I started buying them when I was in animation. So yeah, I've been collecting them over like the last 10 years. So I have almost every color. Boop. It's okay. It's okay. When it's my birthday, I'm going to be getting all the crap because I'll hit 30. And according to artist Twitter, once you hit 30, you're a loser. And a failure, apparently. Did you guys see that BS on Twitter today? Ugh.
Oh, wow. I did not know it looked like that. We're just going to lower the opacity to pretend that it looks better.
What? Man, our Twitter was all on fire today. All kinds of BS. Oh, don't worry, Dustin. I'll get my turn. I know it'll come back to me. I don't know, but there was like, I didn't look into it too much, but there was like this discourse on Twitter today being, oh my god, like, once you turn 18, you know, like, you better get yourself going and get that stuff accomplished. And then, like, once you turn 30, you're old. Once you turn 30, you'll never be able to accomplish anything because you're done for. Like, that was basically the gist today. And so it was full of people being like, well, if you haven't accomplished anything by the time you're 30, you're a failure. And then people going, dude, I didn't start drawing until I was in my 20s. Like, and a lot of, like, the anime and cartoons and stuff that people enjoy now are made by people well above 30. So, like, ugh. Hi, JMB, how are you? Dustin says she'll say I need to take more vitamins because of my age. Take your vitamins, Dustin! It's okay, Dustin. My body is probably aging faster because of celiac, so like I said, it'll catch up to me. I feel like I have the body of like a 50-year-old because it cracks so much.
Gallic is offended.
Dude, Gallic is an exception. He's an exception to the rule.
Am I literally drawing on my... Okay, no, I'm not.
Oh, I was gonna say I was finally gonna get to send the meme. Stop, you're drawing on the wrong layer!
Usually I actually do just draw right over my sketch, on the sketch layer, but right now, because the face is so complicated,
yeah,
and it's dirty, like...
You've seen that meme, though.
You know what?
The one where it's like the road to El Dorado, and the guy's like, you must stop, but why? You're drawing on the wrong layer! That's like my favorite meme, or one of my favorite memes.
There, now I'm drawing on my sketch layer.
See, I started drawing when I was 14, still not a professional artist, and I'm 32. I feel that. I started drawing at about 18, and I'll be 30 in June. I'm not professional yet either. And yes, just because I had a webinar doesn't mean I'm a professional. It just means that I talk a lot, and they let me talk a lot on their channel. That's all it means. Yo, my body's slowing down, and it's like, damn, I remember when I could do these things no problem. I know. I used to be able to pull all-nighters like it was nothing. And now just to stay up till 1 o'clock is a fight. You started drawing in the 4th grade? Dang, that's good. I wish I started drawing in the 4th grade. Imagine where I could be if I had started drawing in the 4th grade. Dude, I'd be a boss. Started drawing ages ago, got more serious about it in the 7th grade. You took a cartooning class in the 7th grade? ¿Qué pasa? How did that happen?
Did you go to one of those magnet schools?
Oh yeah, no, Dustin, I'm not putting anything into what they say. I'm just saying that I think it's ridiculous that people seem to think that once you turn a certain age, you're done for. I literally have 2 videos on YouTube about this. And the 2 of them are literally in my top 5 out of my like 110 something videos that I have on my YouTube account. It's because that's such a weird topic, and people are like, I never heard anything about anyone saying that younger artists are better. And I'm like, this proves my point. Oh, my art is not top skill, honey. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you very much for the compliment. But I still got a way to go. I have a lot of work to do with perspective, and I have a lot of work to do with anatomy. I can really push it a lot more. I mean, I've grown a lot since I graduated from art school a couple years ago, but I have things that I know I want to improve on, so... Yeah, a lot of people found me through that video. The one where I talk about young people. That is I think my third most watched video on YouTube. Oh yeah, I remember when I thought 30 was ancient. I remember that. It's because they're young and they grew up with the internet and all these resources to with their fingers and we didn't. Yeah, for sure. Nuke and I were just talking about that last night. We didn't even have internet at home until we were like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, I was like in my 20s, I think, whenever I finally got internet. And a lot of my friends had it, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew what the internet was. You know, I had, DeviantArt account, whatever, but... Nowadays, kids, people that are very young are being exposed to industry standard artwork and are getting a taste very early on of what the industry is expecting. So people, and again, like there's a lot of like art programs and stuff out there that are free and that can be used for professional work. And whenever I was younger, that just didn't exist. It was, like Photoshop, which was, hundreds of dollars, or you had to get a hack or like a broken key if you wanted to do it, that way.
Or just use fucking paint.
Or use paint. And, with being exposed to industry standard work early on, you kind of get like an idea of what is expected of you. Mm-hmm. And so there's kids that are still in middle school, beginning in high school, that are doing very almost professional work before they're even graduated, and I think that's a great thing, but it also does put a bit of a chokehold on industry because it's already fairly saturated, and there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh well, I want to do concept art and this and that, and it's like it's getting a little bit more difficult as time goes on because people that have been studying this for years, for a long time, the industry's changing. And the market is becoming younger and younger, so we're having to, us oldies, are having to compete with people almost half our age, because they've just been exposed to that kind of world, much earlier, and that's to their advantage, but to our disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly, but the other thing is just the tech involved. Like, drawing tablets, yeah, they existed back then, but they were way more rudimentary. They were, like, iPads didn't exist. Dude, Apple, the whole iPod thing was, like, brand new. Like, back then, an iPod was a motherfucking brick. Okay? It was a brick, or it was, like, a little nano that was, like, half the size of the brick. Like, that's what our music player, and that's all they were. They were literally just music players. And it wasn't until I was in, like, college that they had the touch generation, and then they moved into smartphones. But like drawing tablets, like they existed, but they were really, really expensive, and not everyone had access to the internet. Like at home there was no internet at all, and so when you went home you were disconnected from the internet. The only time you got internet access was when we were at school. And that was being in the library or in a study hall. That was the only time we had access to the internet. So without that, the only way we had access to tutorials was books. Or if we like downloaded a tutorial from the internet and printed it out. That's what I did. At least before I got internet. Aw, thank you, Pearl. I appreciate that. Yes, yeah, exactly. That's what my mom had. Like when we got our internet, we still had it attached to our landline. And so whenever my mom wanted to use the phone, I had to unplug the internet so that she could use it. And so, and that was my last year of high school, or sorry, second to last year of high school, because I got DeviantArt. And so, because I made my DeviantArt account that year, it was 2007, like the very, very end of 2007 that I created my account. And so whenever she needed the internet, I had to unplug, or whenever she needed the phone, I had to unplug the internet so that she could use it. But that's what we're saying, Pearl, is that you guys have so many advantages that we didn't have. And on one hand, it like we are happy for you guys, but on the other hand, we're frustrated because like a lot of these younger people are showing us up when we didn't have the opportunities that they had. You know?
Yeah, if you're interested in the industry field, making concept art for AAA games, it's really good to sink your teeth into exactly what they want now, and be able to study at a very early young age, so by the time you're ready, to go out into the art world, and treat it as, your career, you have all of that at your fingertips, and your portfolio will be strong. Just, pay attention to your portfolio and pay attention to your audience and who you're wanting to work for. If you're wanting to work for Naughty Dog, you can't submit portfolio work that you would to, say, Disney or Pixar, because they're going to want a completely different style. And some places do want you to be able to change your style to match their style. Like Magic the Gathering is a good example. If you want
Blizzard's a good example too.
Yeah.
They will not. Blizzard will not accept anything that is not in their style, unless they specifically ask for it to be in not their style.
Yeah. I believe Wizards recently had a set come out where they had guest artists come on with completely different art styles than they usually put out. And I think it caused some frustration for some reason with, like, Magic players, which is stupid. But that's an example of, like, a studio kind of branching out a little bit and allowing other artists with different styles to come in. But for their standard art style, they're not going to accept, like, cartoon style work. They want, rendered artwork that looks, if you lay out all your cards, they're all going to look consistent. Sometimes you'll be able to, like, notice somebody's art style just by looking at it, but they do have a standard that you're going to have to work towards. And if you don't match that standard, even if you're a very good artist with a very strong portfolio, they're not going to look your way. Because my portfolio is actually fairly weak. So what my goal is to do is to basically take prompts from Magic the Gathering cards, and try to create, like, fake Magic the Gathering cards, because I heard that was a very good way to beef up your portfolio for them, and see what happens. One day I'll get there. I just want to do one card for Magic the Gathering, at least just one. I just want to see what that feels like. Because, I've done card art for other studios, but they were kind of like a up-and-coming studio. They weren't, like, official or anything. And it never came to anything. Nothing ever came of it, so the project kind of died out. I wouldn't be very good with Pokemon card art, because my style just doesn't match, I think, what they would be looking for. And even if I tried to change my style, I think it would still be too... It just wouldn't flow well to their style. Look at these feet, guys.
So sexy.
Oh gosh. But if you want to draw like a foot in perspective, I literally just do a line and like try to meet that. I don't know. And then I'll edit it and like go, and it's like in perspective, like, you know, totally works out. Yeah, I feel the same, Dustin. I guess I am a little jealous, because they do have so many, so much opportunity, like, right at their fingertips. Like, whenever I was growing up, there's a lot of, like, online schooling that you can do. So instead of spending, thousands of dollars on a program that you may have to travel for, like workshops. I have nothing against workshops, by the way. I think they're a great idea. But if you're strapped for money and you're wanting to learn a little bit about the industry, like, there's Schoolism and there's, like, all sorts of these really awesome art programs that are online. And just for, fairly cheap, I think Schoolism might be, like, $30 a month?
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Compared to my freaking Ringling degree, which was $50,000 a year.
Yeah, so and you can be very specific with your schooling nowadays. Like, say you're struggling with perspective, you're struggling with mechanics, you're struggling with sketching or environments or lighting. You can search for specific classes that are geared towards what you want to improve in on. And I think that's awesome, because if I had that opportunity whenever I was growing up, I would probably have taken a few of those classes. Rather than taking them at school. I didn't go to an art school. I went to, like, a community college because that was all I could afford. And while I think it's good to get hands-on experience, having those online classes is definitely a good way to help beef up your portfolio. Because my intentions was not to enter into, having my stuff in museums. That was never my intention. Or, having fine art shows. That's just not my crowd. I wanted to do concept art, but once I figured out what really went into the work for concept art, like how much you had to do, I decided maybe concept art really wasn't my calling. I still do right now I'm doing concept art for a client with a team of artists. And it's good experience, but I don't know about if being like an in-house artist, I don't know if I could do something long-term like that. But if that is your calling, and if you are truly interested in it, and you do know what the field is about, you can always take classes and beef up your portfolio, make it very strong, put your best pieces in there, and don't do just one thing. Don't do like multiple pictures of just portraits. Have everything in there and show the company what you can bring to the table.
It does take a lot of commitment. It really does. I think a lot of people underestimate how much hard work art really is. It's one of those things where yeah, you can draw, anyone can draw, but who can draw well? Do you have what it takes to put in the time to actually get good at this thing? Or do you just want to draw because drawing is fun? Do you want to get good? Or not? Heads up, anyone watching the video, if you guys would be so kind as to drop a like on the video. This helps us do better on the algorithm. Especially since this is Nuke Rooster's stream, any income made from this stream, including super chats, goes directly to her, not me. So any likes or super chat donations or whatever you can give us, everything would be helpful. So just wanted to drop that reminder in there. We're working on animals right now. Yeah, animals are interesting because like they all have like the same basic anatomy, just like every feature is just a little different on each animal. What's your favorite animal to draw?
Mine?
Yeah.
If it's fantasy, probably like long things.
Long things?
Like my dragon things. If it's like real life, I really do like drawing birds. I guess like wolves are kind of fun, but that's because I draw them all the time, so it can get a little mundane. Cats are kind of fun. Cats and birds, I guess.
I love drawing birds too. Her favorite animal are long animals.
Just long animals. Just
well, except
long.
one. Except one. Centipedes.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, centipedes can go straight to hell. Like, they are literally Satan's spawn.
Satan's spawn.
He just woke up one day and was like, yeah, centipedes are a thing.
Well, hey, now I know what to get you for Halloween. Just like put a shitload of centipedes outside your door.
Oh my god. They're venomous. They're
But no,
little
not real
assholes.
ones. Obviously not real ones.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna put real centipedes in a house and leave them at your
I don't
door.
put that past you, okay?
I'm not that bad a person. Oh yeah, Dustin. Dustin says I didn't bring him up this time. It wasn't me. Centicats, the 100-leg long cat. What would you think about that as Centicat?
No. Where's my shoe?
What if it was Nuke or Gunner or Opal that turned into a Centicat?
Thank God that is not gonna happen. It's up for adoption. Cat with too many legs.
Too many legs, too hard. It scratches on everything. You think of the Snuggles.
Yeah, okay, sure.
It's like a snake cat.
The 50 million, like, imagine being knitted by a cat with, like, 80 legs.
80 legs with 5 razor blades each.
Yuck.
Make it the cutest, fluffiest thing, and now put razor blades on its feet.
Oh, and make it 100 legs, says Satan.
You could wear the Centicat like a scarf. It'd claw up your neck.
Not happening.
You'd get
man.
decapitated.
Not happening. Centipedes have no business here. Millipedes are different, okay? Millipedes, roly-polies, all those little beings.
I love roly-polies! Those are the isopods, right?
They're okay.
I love roly-polies!
They can be here, but centipedes, they have little grabby hands on their ass, guys, okay? If they will grab you with their hind end and come around like a slingshot and bite you.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever declaw a cat on purpose.
No.
I would never. That's like getting your fingertips cut off.
Yeah, no, my cats have all their toe beans and all their claws.
Yeah, getting a claws removed from a cat isn't like getting your nails chipped. It's basically, like, what they have to do is they have to cut off the last joint.
Yeah, because the claw's attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's safe ways to,
manage claws.
Yeah, to manage claws, you can have them trimmed, and if you do have a cat, most cats do not like their paws touched. So if you have a kitten, it's good to handle their paws from a very young age to get them used to that. Or you can get them claw caps. My sister had those on her cat. They worked.
Yeah, they worked just fine. They didn't come
Yeah.
off. Miso would occasionally get hers off. But eventually it got to the point where she was just plain tired of them, and as soon as I put them on, she'd chew on them until they came off. So they just got pointless with her. Yeah, that's what declawing does. And a lot of people, they just don't know that, and they think like it's just getting their nails chipped or something. That's what they think it is. So I try not to like judge people about that, but like if you know better and you still do it, then like there's a special place for you.
In hell with all the centipedes. Let's get this done.
I think I don't really think there's ever a good reason for cats to be declawed, because not only does it take off their joint, it also makes it really easy for them to get arthritis, because they're walking on their wrists. Like, get on your hands and knees and try to walk on your wrists. That's what it feels like. And imagine doing that your whole life. Like 20 years. That's what it feels like. Now, Miso was declawed in her front claws when I wasn't home. Like, they literally took her to the vet while I was gone on a weekend trip and had her declawed while I was gone. I was about ready to kill someone when I got back. Actually, they did it to both Miso and Salem. And when I came back, she had that stupid cone on her head. And I was like, what did you do to my cat? Yeah. Because I didn't want to do it. And they're like, well, if you're going to live here, that's part of our requirements, is to declaw your cats. And I'm like, oh, okay, so my cat has to be declawed just because you don't like getting scratched. I know, every once in a while. Like, she never does it on purpose. Miso is like the most zen cat you will ever meet in your whole life. Like, she could be being picked on by other cats and she'll just sit there and take it. 99% of the time. She gives zero foxes. She just doesn't give a crap. And she'll just sit there and stare at you like, what's your problem, bro? She's just the most chill cat ever. Except when you give her a bath. Then she turns into a demon. It's like a gremlin. Like a real gremlin. She gets wet and she turns into a monster.